It's a bad use of every...
Hello!
Hey!
Welcome to this special edition.
S-P-E.
Don't leave me hanging, bitch. Special edition of IHM Music with Cockface and Richard. Question and answer thing because we've had...
Q&A. I feel like I'm back at work. Not really.
Not really, no.
Sort of.
Okay. Shall I read the first question? Or do you want to read the first question?
I shall read.
You shall read.
As I am a great reader. If you could... I'm just joking, obviously. If you could ban a past song choice of each other's, what would it be? Alright, Richard, since I asked a question, I'll let you answer first.
The salt.
Fuck, oh, you love the salt.
I don't love the salt. I dislike the salt more than any song you've ever brought on. I don't even know what it's called. But it was...
Lucifer.
That's
How
it.
cool is that?
It was... it sounded like it was a record company wanting to make money off the back of the sound that the Beatles were making at the time. It stank.
Nonsense. Next question.
Well, what about yours?
Oh, mine. Right. Every song that fucking Richard ever put on. Except for... No, but seriously, you've always put on crap music. I'm sorry to say it that way. But if I was to... let me see. What was that? Oh, you put... Little Feet were good. That Prince song, maybe. That just to piss off Richard. Probably that Prince song. Or that Trash Can Sinatra's, which Richard really thinks is the bollocks, and I just think it's just another version of Richard, whatever his name is, an Ed shithead. So
Richard, whatever his name is.
Yeah, that Lindsay song. So yeah, I'll go with Prince just because I still don't get it, and that's that. Next question: what beverage is in those sexy cups? Tomato juice, because we're very healthy people.
Yes. It's a very special blend of tomato juice and hops and sugar.
That doesn't, make you fat.
Sometimes people call it mahu.
Mahu, which is, let's say, let's try it fine. No, never mind. It's mahu. Next question is, does Quentin like Richard or merely tolerate him?
Who the fuck sent that question?
That's a stupid question because the answer is...
arsehole.
The question is obviously...
I just tolerate him.
No, neither. I do not like Richard and I do not tolerate him. I come here to put on some good music.
He just...
And that's
because
what I do.
I get him cheap flights to Miami every 2 weeks and he comes and abuses that and comes in here for 20 minutes.
Pretty much. That's pretty much it. I don't like or tolerate this man. I think he's obnoxious and self-centered and has the shittiest taste in music that, my friends don't have shitty taste like that. Anyway, next question.
Next question. If you could own the instrument of anyone, what would it be?
Everybody's gonna think that it's gonna be Black Beauty from Jimi Hendrix, and it's not. I'll tell you. No. See, this is why I don't tolerate Richard. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna surprise all of you, and it's gonna be John Lennon's Mellotron.
What?
There you go. Yeah.
No, fuck.
John Lennon's Mellotron.
So
if I could
surprised.
own one instrument seriously in my house, which I could have shitloads of fun with, and create beautiful, beautiful music, it would probably be the Mellotron that was used in Strawberry Fields Forever.
Is the Mellotron a thing? Good vibrations.
The Mellotron is that piano thing, that's got like a... it's not the theremin.
Oh right, there you go, different thing.
No, not the theremin. I'm not...
What's a mellotron then?
A mellotron is a sort of piano which has like weird synthesizing sounds, but which are not electronic, which are naturally created. What would yours be, Richard?
Mine. I think mine would be. Let me think. I'll show you instead.
G.
Because I have.
G. I wonder what. Oh, there we go. I can't believe this is.
Oh no, there you go. That's the real one. I've got this because there's two. Oh Jesus Christ! I have both of the instruments that I would like to own by somebody, and the first one is the cloud guitar from Purple Rain, and the other one is the Habibi in purple.
Right. Now, I'm going to add a question to that question. Why would Quentin choose John Lennon's mellotron? Because Quentin could actually write some shit on it. Why would Richard choose both of these guitars?
Because I'm not a musician and I wouldn't write any kind of music on any.
Why would you want to own them?
Because to look at them, because they're beautiful.
To look at them. How are they beautiful? Look at this. This is ridiculous. I can't play this. I've played about 100 shows in my life, and
Well, because that's not the real fucking guitar that Prince plays.
How the hell do you play this? Is this a guitar for ants?
No, it's too big for ants. I never meant to cause you any sorrow. I never meant to cause you any
I just
pain.
don't get this obsession that Richard has with Prince.
I only
Next
wanted
question,
one
please.
time, see
Next
you
question,
laughing.
please. Keep going.
See you laughing in the purple rain. I can't remember the words. Maybe just like my mother. Yeah. She never said fire.
Richard's narrow-minded nonsense has brought us to owning Prince's guitars.
Yeah, my narrow-mindedness of picking an instrument that my favourite musician plays compared to
John Lennon is not my
choosing
favourite
an
musician. John Lennon is one of my favourite musicians. This is true. Next question. Richard is a horrible man, which is why I do not tolerate this man. Who's your favourite? Who's your favourite? Even I am wearing a butterfly T-shirt. This does not mean Who's your favourite artist / group? And what makes them so good? What makes them so special? What makes them so special? Who's your favourite artist?
I'll answer this for
and
I'll answer
what makes them special?
I'll answer Quentin's and Quentin's can answer mine.
Yeah.
So then we can see how much we really know about each other.
Exactly. Let's do that. Oh my god. Let's so do that right now.
Okay, Quentin would pick, I think, the Beatles.
Wrong.
And the Kinks.
Wrong. And wrong.
Fuck off.
Okay, right.
Quentin would pick the Beatles and the Kinks because they were so visionary in the construction of their songwriting and the production of their songs as well.
And Richard would choose Prince because he's gayer than I am. What makes the Beatles so good?
Alright, yeah, that's quick. I answered it. I answered the question.
Yeah, because you said, but let me answer the question. What makes the Beatles so good? It was 3.5 extremely talented musicians.
Which half of Ringo, the bottom half or the top half?
Richard was the half of Ringo, not Richard.
Well, it is Richard.
Never mind. What makes Prince so good, Richard?
Prince is extremely talented, forward-thinking, visionary. He's a trailblazer.
Prince ripped off everything
he's
he
changed
knew.
the music industry.
How?
Several different
How?
times. We don't have time. We'll talk about it another time.
Nonsense.
Parental advisory stickers is because of Prince, for example.
Oh, that makes it so edgy. In one word, other than shit.
When you do that in your butterfly t-shirt.
My butterfly t-shirt, first of all, these are different types. I love butterflies, which are mariposas, butterfly, papillon, and in German, the wonderful Schmetterling. Schmetterling. Okay. Now, in one word, other than shit, describe the other person's taste in music. I have no other word. Cack. There you go. Cack. Toss.
Bollocks.
Wank. Nonsense.
Festering.
The problem is...
Juvenile. Blinkhead. Blinkhead.
What's blinkered about the music that I choose?
Because you only listen to...
I do not only...
1965 to 1972.
Nonsense. I listen to the Beastie Boys and a lot of hip-hop. First of all.
I can tell that by the amount of times you brought that kind of shit.
The thing, I'm not going to bring that type of shit because you probably like it as well, and we're not supposed to bring music that we think each other is going to like. Richard's music is just, in one word, other than shit, is boring. It's boring, and it bores me out of my ass. There we go.
Bores me out of my ass. I'm so bored my ass fell out.
Exactly. Be good to one another, and try to agree on... Songe?
A song.
On a song choice. You wrote Songe. Be good to one another and try to agree on a song choice that's not from 68 or the 80s. Beastie Boys. You like the Beastie Boys?
Knee socks.
Oh yeah, Arctic Monkeys, both big fans of their latest album, AM. I think it's the best thing... I think it's the best album they've ever come up with, and I think it's fucking awesome.
Me too.
We went to see him, didn't we?
We did.
Derek ruined it for everyone.
He did. Including the band, they were on their Facebook page afterwards said, wasn't Derek a dick at that gig? Everybody said yes.
That's a Derek vibe going through my... What is your goal for IHM? I'm going to let Richard, because my goal is just coming to Miami and going to the beach and having a good time.
There is no real goal for IHM.
Chicks in bikinis.
Me and Quentin used to hang out and drink and slag each other off about whose music taste were better or worse, and we did it with a camera instead. There is no goal. We're quite happy with our one viewer.
Yeah, to be honest, yeah. Thank you, the Swedish team. Why should I watch I Hate Music?
Because if you don't, you're a dick!
Exactly, first of all, and if you want to fucking, get some musical culture and, be cool in front of your friends, this is what you want to be watching. We're like Zach Galifianakis, but two of us instead of one.
Zach Galifianakis.
That one. Who has the biggest dick? Sorry. Prove it.
I think we all know that.
Who has the biggest ego? Prove it, Richard, obviously.
How?
Because you think that everything you put on is fucking the bullet.
So do you!
I don't think that. I know that, Richard, is different.
So therefore you have the biggest ego?
No, I don't have the biggest ego. You obviously have the biggest ego. Richard is someone who is very artsy-fartsy and likes to put his hands everywhere, and therefore he is a fucking egocentric egomaniac.
I like to put my hands everywhere.
You fucking do photography, you do drawings, you supposedly know about art, you know about music, you know about everything. This guy has an ego bigger than my head.
Your physical head or
my physical
ego?
No, my physical head, which is already huge compared to. If you look at my shoulders, my head is, What is your favourite song ever and why? I can't answer that. That's a stupid question.
Stupid question.
Sorry.
Because it's obviously, it's fucking Ed Sheeran. I See Fire.
I See Fire from Ed Sheeran. My favourite song ever. To the best of your knowledge, why was Coldplay ever formed? To piss me off.
I know the answer to this.
Do you? Go on then.
It was so that weenie little teenage boys who still wet the bed can have something to listen to.
But I thought Metallica already covered that.
No, Metallica are for teenage boys who wank themselves to sleep.
But every teenage boy wanks themselves to sleep. In a frustrated way.
In a frustrated, angry way.
No, but seriously.
Metallica fans are masturbating themselves to sleep while thinking about their mothers. Coldplay just wet themselves to sleep because they're afraid to talk to anybody.
Especially Metallica listening.
Yeah. That would be a nice bedroom to share, wouldn't it?
No, let's try and think about this. To the best of your knowledge, what was Coldplay ever formed? If you want my honest opinion, I think Coldplay is just a marketing scam.
I'll let you rabble on for a bit.
No. Who are you guys? And where did you meet? I am a sophisticated and talented musician who Richard!
Yes?
Come back. Quentin, do you just look at yourself when you watch the show? That question's from Richard. And the answer is yes, obviously. I like a good looking guy when I see one. Just like anybody else. Alright, let's go back to the question. Who are you guys and where did you meet? Richard is a 55-year-old hipster, and I am a 30-year-old musician who has been playing every single venue in Madrid since the age of 23, who has been to Barcelona, Berlin.
Oh, he's been
Seville,
to Barcelona.
Yes, Berlin.
On
Seville,
holiday, like?
Toulouse, no, to play.
That's
To
what
play.
he said. I've been to Berlin.
I've been to Berlin to play. To play. I am a talented musician. How did we meet? Richard was so intrigued and impressed with my presence, regardless of the fact that he didn't know me. He decided to show up to some of my shows and started taking pictures of me. And from there,
it's not even close to true.
It's true.
It's not.
It's fucking true. Then I saw the pictures and I said, "Hey Richard, I think I've seen you somewhere before." And he said, "Yeah, we worked together." I said, "Oh yeah, that must be it." And
yeah, okay.
There you go.
Let's go with.
That's how we meet.
Okay. Or if you want, which is the equal amount of truth in it, I was a spaceman, and I landed on Jupiter. And when I got off, Quentin was there with his 40-foot long penis, having sex with the women on Jupiter, and he said, "I need
Swedish women.
I need help fucking these Swedish Jupiter women. Can you help me, please, Richard?" And I said yes. And we flew. we got an aeroplane back to Miami, and decided to make this show, which has exactly the same amount of truth as Quentin's.
No, but seriously. If you want to know the real story, is that I had never noticed Richard until the day he started taking pictures of me when I was playing all over the place.
You invited me to the gig?
I did not.
You fucking did.
I never invited you anywhere. You showed up, and you were so impressed, Richard. Anyway, what is your favourite instrument and why?
My penis is my favourite instrument.
What do you think?
Who asked that question?
That's a stupid question.
Stupid question.
What is your favourite instrument? The piano.
The guitar.
The piano, because it's the most complete instrument out there.
The French horn.
No, the piano. If you want a serious answer...
No, mine is a serious answer.
Richard's cock. If you want a non-serious answer... if you want a serious answer, the piano.
My serious answer is the French horn.
It's not.
No, it is. I'll tell you why. Because I was researching it for the comedy show that I do, the horn. And it used to be, before it had the things that you could play different notes with, you used to have to connect a different tube, and you had to play the different. You have to put your fist in it.
You have to fist.
You have to fist the horn. And depending on where your fist is the different notes, and you have to have a different curve of horn for if you're playing in C or F and G and stuff like that.
Yeah, well, obviously.
It's a really interesting instrument.
Really interesting. Right.
It's not my favourite instrument to listen to. Obviously, that's Quentin's voice.
Or Quentin's slick and smooth riffs. Smooth solos.
No, it's definitely the voice.
Anyway. Thank you very much for submitting your questions. What? Oh yeah, Quentin, do you just look at yourself when you watch the show? Number one, I don't watch the show. When I do watch it, obviously, yes. I'm not going to look at, anything else than this beautiful thing you see right here. So, I might be a bit egocentric, but that's just the way it is. I obviously look at myself.
So now should we go...
Ask the Swedish girls from Amex, what would they look at?
Should we
and
go
why
back,
do they watch
should we
the
go
show?
back to this question again? Who has the biggest ego?
Richard.
Prove it.
Richard.
I only look
Richard.
at myself. Why would you want to look anywhere else except this beautiful thing? Ask all of the Swedish girls at Richard's work that I've never met before.
I've just never met the hot one.